Hello guys, welcome back. This is part 2. Today we will initiate the admin panel creation from where you can add events and manage everything. So let's get started. First of all, create an app. Don't worry about the colors. We have used same colors that we used in the main app, so you can go back and check what colors you have added to your app. You can use same colors or choose different if you wish to. As usually, set STK level 34, use material components, set D8 and latest available Java version, and then set up the Firebase. I have created a detailed video about setting up Firebase in Sketchware apps. If you want to go watch this and come back. You can add multiple apps to your Firebase project. They can share their data with each other. I'm copying their package names that I will use to add them to Firebase. But before adding them, I will enable authentication and create database. So these configurations will be automatically added to our Google services.json file. Here I'm adding both apps to Firebase. Now our configurations are complete. We will proceed to creating admin panel. You can choose any design. I am keeping it simple. Add a new activity. Inside it, add a recycler view where you can see all the events and manage them properly. Below that, add a linear layout where you can add edit texts. For adding new events, above the recycler view, add a button. And don't forget, in the main activity, at the click of button, adding intent that will lead us to the upcoming events activity. Now back to the upcoming events activity. Let's set up text fields for adding event details. Additionally, you can put this whole linear layout in a scroll view so you don't run into any problems if you add more text views or use a small screen device. changed IDs of all these text views and the buttons for easier management. Then set visibility of the scroll view to gone, because initially it will be hidden. We are adding a progress bar to show while loading. At the click of button, our scroll view will be visible so user can add a new event. And at the on back pressed, if it is visible, we will hide it. If it is not visible, just close the activity as usual. Additionally, while hiding the text views, we will also hide the keyboard just in case if it is visible. And here at the submit button, we will collect data from all these text views and add it to our Firebase. Now we are creating logic to notify the moderator that new event has been added. Just for additional file safety, add a boolean. We will show the toast only if the that boolean is true, and we're setting it true from that button where we are adding the data. We are switching the visibilities from a lot of places, so let's centralize it to a more block. If you are confused what is visible and what is gone, pause the video here and clear your confusion. We also have to manage them, so to show in the recycler view, let's create a custom view. There are a lot of details, so let's show 2 or 3 details per line. For that we have to add horizontal linears. Alongside the title, let's add an image for editing the event. Let's say we want to make changes to the event or something like that. We will use this image as the button, which will take us to the edit mode. I think 40 is perfect for this image. We can adjust the size later if we needed to. Adding equal weight and setting width wrap content will equally distribute these elements in a layout. And we can separate them further by setting alignments left, right and center, and changing font color of one of these views. Whenever you face difficulties adding new views between existing views, you can increase the margin of existing view, then add the new view and set margin back to normal. Now let's assign that custom view to recycler view and use it to show these events with the keys that we have used to add data to database. This is a pretty long process, so let's fast forward it. Previously I added this thing to collection so I can see the exact names of these keys, because remembering a lot of keys is pretty hard, so I can just read and write. And here we are defining the image button. We are going to use a mode block to handle the data, and We will pass the data in form of hash map. Here what are we doing is just simply showing the data in edit texts that previously we used to add the data. Now we are using to edit the data instead of adding new data. And here we don't have a list map, we have a map, a single map. So we will use this block instead of that one. Replace all these blocks one by one. For loading the data, I will create a more block. And load the data from there. And show it in the recycler view. Actually this block can't work here, so I will place it there. And after adding the event, we also have to refresh the data. So this was our today's tutorial. We will work further on this in next video. Till then, stay tuned, take care, bye bye, and Allah Hafiz.